What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Seahawks rebuild. So this week's going to be pretty epic with early access for Madden coming out this weekend. My goal is to finish this series along with my deep dive series this week. So buckle up. You're going to get a lot of TFG content this week. As for this episode, I'm really looking forward to seeing how Season 2 with these Seahawks will pan out. This is going to be another voiceover type of recording here due to some technical difficulties I encountered during this, so I'm going to have to channel my inner sports center and give you a play-by-play on this recording. But yeah, man, this is a big year for this Seahawks team trying to make the Super Bowl. We fixed the offensive line. We have changed the offense by basically building this thing up for Russell Wilson. And I hinted at a scheme change for this team, and that is what's going to happen here. We are going to actually hire Freddie Kitchens. He actually was a pretty good offensive coordinator for Cleveland, was overwhelmed by being the head coach, but we're going to give him a second crack as an offensive coordinator here and run that Cleveland playbook. I think the RPO game, along with some of the read options with that offense, definitely fit the Russell Wilson capabilities here as far as utilizing his mobility while also mixing in some vertical shots. So we're going to advance the first week here against the 49ers, and we actually take a loss. We're going to mix this up a little bit and actually play the first game offense only after we run T-Dog's progression tool here in year 2. A little bit of time's sake, but also I think it's fun to play once we find out who actually progresses. So you can see the stats there. Russ does throw 2 picks here, and we don't put up the points we need to win the game, but he already is throwing for some more yards. So we are going to advance against the Niners this week as well. We do pick up an injury for Shaq Griffin, which means Trey Flowers is going to have to step up. Going to go with him instead of Witherspoon as the guy with the experience. So here we go against the 49ers, and then we will take on the Seahawks week 3. So back-to-back Seattle cover 3 schemes here, and we are going to pick up a tight win, 16-13 against the Niners. The defense really stepping up this week. Let's take a look at the stats. Russell Wilson again throws a pick. So 3 picks in the first 2 games, but over 500 yards in those games, a little bit better through the air than we've been. Decent day on the ground for Carson. Tyler Lockett having a good season. Defensively, Dunbar loading up on tackles. Jerron Reed, LJ Collier gets a sack as that rush defensive tackle. Quandre Diggs getting the start at free safety, gets a pick. So you love to see that defense stepping up. At least the offense is consistent, putting up 16 points a week. So we've got the Jags this week. We have an injury decision. Damian Lewis is ready to play, but we're gonna let him rest here. And now is the time to run T-Dog's progression tool here. So we are going to come back in just a moment after we run this and see what this thing looks like. So let's pop in here, and Trey Madden, 17 points, reaching his fullback potential. DK gets 3 points. DeVonta Smith, 5 points. So the receivers going up a little bit. The offensive line, whoa, Brandon Shell gets 14 on the offensive line. A late career breakout for the South Carolina prospect. And that's going to make things interesting because that left guard spot is still a weakness. We signed all these tackles, but Brandon Shell, certainly a guy that could play guard. So maybe a guy that we think about bumping in there at left guard, especially with Damian Lewis still out, could be one of these players that loses his job because of injury. On the defensive side of the ball, not so much to speak of, especially those linebackers not getting any boosts. The pass rushers kind of inching up there. Darrell Taylor gets 3, LJ Collier gets 1. DeMarcus Christmas, you can see here, stays put at 75 after exploding last year, so he kind of gained all of his potential all of last year, maybe, or he's just not getting anything this year. And then Ugo Amadi, Shaq Griffin, Dunbar, these guys are staying put. So the defense just not developing at the rate we probably hoped with a lot of young players over here. Cody Barton does get 3. Yeah, there is your look at progression. Let's start these upgrades. Let's do DeVonta Smith. Want to improve his routes, want to improve his physical ability. So we'll do a couple route running, a couple physical upgrades. He gets a speed boost from that physical upgrade. You love to see it. So he's up to a 71. And then DK Metcalf gets 3 points as well. So we'll do his, focus on that deep threat potential that he has, and he gets a speed boost and then acceleration and agility. So in year 3, DK Metcalf really hoping to open things up. And then Brandon Shell, who gets 14 points here. Let's skip ahead through these. He goes up to a 77 overall, 6'5", 324 pounds. Definitely someone built to play some guard. And that's going to be a big upgrade there. So we're going to load him in there. It's a good opportunity this week with Damian Lewis out. And man, this offensive line is looking pretty good. So that was a big boost. If anyone was going to get a massive boost, you would love to see it be an offensive lineman here. And Shaquem Griffin, the one-arm wonder, goes up, and his finesse moves are upgrading. So he's going to have to get some more opportunities here. Will Dissly, the blocking tight end, goes up quite a bit here to a 79 overall blocking tight end. But Colby Parkinson, more of a receiving threat, gets some upgrades. And we've been starting the rookie at tight end, but we might move Parkinson in there. After this, Darrell Taylor, a little smidgen of a boost. Jamal Adams goes up a little bit here. A nice boost there. He's up to a 96. What a freak he is. LJ Collier inching up. So we're going to do that. Cody Barton gets 3 upgrades. At least one of these linebackers is leveling up. We'll just automate the rest of these guys. So like I said, we've been starting Jake Ferguson. He has been quiet. We are going to move Parkinson up to the number 1 tight end spot and move Will Dissly down to tight end 2 as more of that blocking type. So we'll see what Colby Parkinson can do in that role. And then we made the offensive line change with Shell at guard. And then the D-line, we're going to keep the bigger-bodied guys, stay true to this scheme as the run defenders on early downs. But I want to look at Shaquem Griffin and put him in there at rush left end. Let him get after a little bit, show that speed off the edge. And then we're going to keep Alton Robinson at right end, kind of keep this open competition going. None of these guys have really captured that job, but excited to see what Griffin can do after getting those upgrade points at rush left end. Jamal Adams up for his contract extension. We are going to give that to him, but bump this up quite a bit to 7 years, $120 million, about 17 per year. So a big contract, well earned for our superstar strong safety, Jamal Adams. And we have a lot of players to lock up this year. Unfortunately, Brandon Shell breaks out in his contract year. But there is your development. We are going to hop in and play offense against this Jacksonville team. And Trevor Lawrence, the first overall pick, hopefully improved offense for this Jags team. And they come out and score a touchdown right away. So Russ scrambling, going to get brought down by Anthony Barr. Interesting that he's in here next to Josh Allen, who my college comp was Anthony Barr. So going with these hybrid, speedy edge, outside linebacker hybrid types. So 2nd and 14 for Russell Wilson. Right side opens up. He's going to scramble. Puts the stiff arm on, and that's a first down. So even Yannick Ngakoue is still here. This is quite the hefty pass rush here in Jacksonville. 1st and 10. Russ dropping back. Play action. Finds Tyler Lockett over the middle. First pass of the game is a 17-yard completion. 1st and 10. Russ drops back and just going to take the check down to Chris Carson. He's going to stumble down and wheel that thing in. So 2nd and 9. Going to stick with some heavy packages here. We still got Pete Carroll as our coach. We're not going to completely abandon the run here despite trying to help Russ take over the team a little bit more. So that sets up 3rd and 6. Blitz is on, and Metcalf's going to get cut off trying to get the out route there, and the ref saw it and threw the flag. So it's going to be Steven Nelson here in Jacksonville. 1st and 10, And Russ is way off on the curl route. A little sloppy throw right there. Brings up 2nd and 10. Russ rolling out. Another miss. Got to recalibrate here. Russ sets up 3rd and 10. Keeps him in the block. Maybe a blitz off the edge here. The blitz is on. Russ hangs in there. And a terrible decision down near the red zone. Brandon Shell, left guard, comes up with the tackle, but sloppy 3 plays there from Russell Wilson. He's got to shake that off. Luckily, the defense gets the ball right back. Gives us the ball right where we had it. 2nd and 9 after the first down run goes nowhere. Blitz off the side is in. Russ is going to drift and wait for the right decision here, and it's going to be DeVonta Smith getting upfield on the play extension. Nice play there. 1st down. So that's going to bring up 1st and 10. Get back to the red zone here. All day back there, but Russ is going to walk right into Anthony Barr for his 2nd sack of the 1st quarter. So he's paying off, making a position change back to edge like he played at UCLA. 2nd and 11. Sneaks it in there to the new starting tight end, Colby Parkinson. Nice completion. So 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. We got the new signing, Jerick McKinnon, in there as the 3rd down back. But the blitz comes in free, and there's Josh Allen getting involved in this pass rush. Sets up 3rd and goal from the 16-yard line. Russ is going to run up the middle. Defense is late to react, and Russell Wilson sneaks it in for a touchdown. What a scramble for Russell Wilson to take the lead. To tie it. But now a turnover is going to set up an easy scoring opportunity from the 11-yard line. A good run there from Chris Carson. Brings us to 2nd and 3. Just before the end of the 1st quarter here, Russ is going to scramble and off his back foot finds that man, Jerick McKinnon. A great adjustment to the ball there. A good touchdown for Jerick McKinnon. Moving interdivision from San Francisco to Seattle here in 2021. Russell Wilson off the play action has all day and finds Tyler Lockett. And this offense is opening up here in the 2nd quarter as Chris Carson gets the ground game going. Almost gets caught showboating early, but what a run. A little power there from Chris Carson, who got paid this offseason. And the defense holds again. So 21-7 in the 2nd quarter, and Colby Parkinson's going to drop it over the middle just as Russell was about to hit his X Factor to heat up. Brings us to 2nd and 10. Russell's just going to scramble with it. Yannick Ngakoue can't keep up, and that's a 1st down. 50 rushing yards for Russell Wilson in the 1st half. Going to go back to heavy here on 1st down, but this time it's a pass, and Parkinson attacks the football. Look at that play right there. Good throw, good catch. Going to go back to the ground game here on 1st down, opposite of the blitz, and sheesh. No one there as Chris Carson stiff arms his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. 28-7. And they get the ball right back. Chance to really open up this game here. Man coverage, but man, Steven Nelson just sitting on that thing. He's having none of that hitch route. And Russell Wilson fortunate enough to keep up, but the 2nd interception of the 1st half for Russell Wilson, he's going to want that one back. A little late on the throw, and Trevor Lawrence takes advantage, scoring a touchdown. So following drive, Russell Wilson takes the check down to Chris Carson. Brings up 2nd and medium. The run, nowhere to go. 3rd and long. Joe Schobert on the tackle. So 3rd and 9. Russ going to put it up for the new tight end. Colby Parkinson, 6'7", gets held on that one. Ref saw it again. So another free 1st down, courtesy of these defenders. DK Metcalf gets the one-on-one. Russell sends it. But the safety, Marcus Williams, gets over, and Steven Nelson again with the interception. Metcalf not going for the ball at all there. Russ was letting Metcalf go make a play, feeling himself a little bit, but the third interception of the first half, not what you like to see, and Trevor Lawrence takes advantage of it, keeps this game close, 28-21. A big comeback here for Lawrence and the Jags. And in the 2-minute drill here, a holding call on Matt Filer is going to bring us to 1st and 20. Keeping 6 in to block against the blitz. Russell buying time and finds DK Metcalf over the middle of the field, who fights for the first down. Excellent play. Hurry up. Russ extending. Signals Lockett to go downfield, and he gets open as the receivers bump into each other, but a great play. Improvising there, as Russ does so well. That time throwing in rhythm with an anticipatory out route to Tyler Lockett. Nice catch. Hurry it up, though. Only 20 seconds to go. Going to go up for the 6'7" Parkinson, who can't come down with it. So 16 seconds left. And going to go to Metcalf, but can't keep his feet in bounds. 3rd and 10. Going to take one more shot into the end zone. Lockett doesn't win on the post. Good play by the defense, and that's going to take us to the second half after a field goal. So a 10-point lead, explosive first half of offense, but sloppy with 3 interceptions. Definitely want to limit that here in the second half. Don't want to go any more than that. 2nd and 12, man coverage, and DK Metcalf. Is he going to go? No, he gets caught from Marcus Williams, but man, is that scary when Metcalf gets going, that speed train that he is. 320 yards just at halftime. Leon Jacobs, another hybrid edge outside linebacker type here, so really going with that prototype for this team. Makes the play. It's going to bring us to 3rd and medium after a check down. Russell Wilson navigates the pocket and finds Jerick McKinnon for his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a signing that's proving to be. As McKinnon, the receiving back that this team's been missing, as they want to open up the ball a little, open up the passing game a little more this year. But Jacksonville comes up short on their next drive, brings us inside the 2-yard line. They will decline the holding call that is fortunately not a safety call. Russ is going to play extend. Instead of throwing the ball away, though, he's going to hit DK Metcalf across his body. What a ballsy decision from Russ, but it pays off. Now on 1st and 10, ensuing play. Going to chuck it deep to DK Metcalf, who roasts Steven Nelson this time. And Metcalf is having a day here in Jacksonville. 45 points. Trevor Lawrence answers to keep the pressure up. This is turning into an exciting football game. Good blocking. Just keep feeding DK. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Leon Jacobs makes another play. Hell of a play there from Jacksonville's outside linebacker. 2nd and 14. Russ, nowhere to go. Just going to bomb it to Metcalf. What else? But it's going to get knocked out at the end by Steven Nelson, who's got his hands full in this matchup. So 3rd and 14, cover 3 from Jacksonville. And Russ has seen that a few times in practice against the Seattle 3, and he hits the seam to Lockett. Carson's going to kick this one outside. Really trying to conserve that clock at this point. They'll go run again, but Jerick McKinnon this time, nowhere to go. So 3rd and 5. And the pass was sneaking in there. Russ just gets rid of it. And Devonta Smith not able to come down with that one over Cravon LeBlanc. So a field goal and a drive from Jacksonville. So this is still in contention. 2nd and 12. Nice play action play. Leon Jacobs getting a little bit too cocky playing the run. Bites on the play action, and Russ sees it right away to hit Parkinson for the 1st down. A good block there by our new 85 overall fullback, Trey Madden. 2nd and 4, the little pop pass to Tyler Lockett. Juke brings us to 3rd and short. Can Jerick McKinnon keep moving the sticks? Oh, Russ just totally sails that one, targeting Jerick McKinnon. That's going to be a punt. So Dixon sends it off. Witherspoon there, and a great punt. Let's see what the defense can do. Hopefully make a stop here. And they do. They actually get a defensive touchdown, and that is all we're going to need to seal this one up. What an explosion on both sides of the ball. Russell Wilson does limit those interceptions to just the first half, and it ends up a pretty good day despite the picks. Metcalf and Lockett proven to be that combination we need them to be. Ryan Neal comes up with an interception, a deep depth chart piece right there. But man, Trevor Lawrence and these Jags putting on the pressure. And that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. I really hope you are enjoying the series. When we come back, we will finish up the regular season and hopefully have some playoffs to talk about. It'll be the Lions next week. Cheers, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button. Peace. We'll see you next time.